This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the Big X, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Golden Gophers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the UCF Knights offense will start this game off with the football. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on.
Going up top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The Knights will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Looking to kick kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th. Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knights! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Gophers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, All the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Jackson will throw. That's caught. It's Wade. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try to get outside. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defense. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. How
big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 30-yard line on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Never know what can happen.
He's got it inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Catch in the middle. It's Burke. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. The Knights are flying down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCF!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Tracy. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Off play action. Looking left. It's complete. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun to give, looking for room. Makes a man miss. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Right back to the well. Steamrolls his way ahead. Up to 45 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Well, we've seen this a couple of times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneaking. There's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
He'll do it himself. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And a lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Jackson gonna throw it. On the run, fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Powers through the defender. Out of bounds at the 13, and that's just what the doctor ordered for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Wade. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll go to the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've been running it, but now the pass. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give is to Taylor. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Taylor. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Jackson will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Just a little off. Incomplete. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Handoff to the single running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Gophers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The snap sets up the throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Jackson gonna throw it. Pulls it in. It's Nixon. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Burke. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wade. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And if you thought that was a quick 1st half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
The Knights will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Pulls it, fired, complete.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. A strike downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Nixon. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tracy.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burke. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. Got a man. It's Burke. The Knights will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's in open space downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kansas State is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Manhattan for some time.
They'll go with a direct snap. Creates a little space. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for room. It's Nixon. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And some room to work. And he'll be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air. It's Lindsey. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They're going to run it. just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Gets open down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Nice move there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Now they'll run it on the toss. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Going to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Taylor has it. Look out, he's got room. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the...
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Minnesota, 24.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Here's a heat. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. The throw. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Eastern Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Right on the money. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry up. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. One more play to pad the stats.
On the play. Fourth down coming up.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.